Hey there!
Hello.
I'm Eric.
I'm Jeff.
We are the co-founders of Thoughtful Libations, a multinational group for the purpose of increasing thoughtful libating. We decided to do our first video review with a beer selection that has earned quite a name for itself, especially in the American beer market. We've acquired a bottle from a friend of mine out in California of Pliny the Elder.
Yes.
Jeff, what do you know about Pliny the Elder?
Only that it is one of the highest reviewed, highest rated beers in the world. There's not much else to say except for when you get a bottle of it, you cherish that thing.
Alright, well, we're going to cherish it now. We're going to try it out. We thought this would be fun to do with both of us because it's an IPA, India Pale Ale, a very bitter style of beer. And so one of us, the one who was just celebrating, enjoys the IPA style very much, whereas I tend to be just okay with the IPA style. So we'll get two different takes in this. Let's go ahead and open this up here. All right, pours a nice sort of golden, bright, clear color here. I'll show you in a second.
Not much for the head on that, too.
There's a pour for you. Give that one to Jeffrey.
Almost looks like cider.
It does. It has a very cider. It's very crisp, very clean. You can do the finger test they do at the breweries, and you can say, "Oh, look, I can see my fingers, nice and clean." Very, very nice, consistent bubbles there. See,
kind of sweet. Lots of hops, lots of grapefruit, citrus. Almost you smell a little bit of the malts, but
a little bit, not much.
This is definitely overpowered by more of the hops and the general IPA-ness of the whole thing.
Right. All right. Well, shall we? It's clinky. All right. It is definitely an IPA.
Yes, it is.
But it's not as overpowering as I thought it would be. I was nervous.
There's a healthy dose of malts in there.
Yeah, there's a lot in there that's balancing out the hoppiness. Don't get me wrong. This is an extremely hoppy beer, and if you don't like hoppy beers, you probably won't like it. But
it's I've had quite a few double IPAs, and this one is. This one ranks right up there.
Yeah, this is also very fresh. We didn't note this was bottled on April 10th, and today is April 29th, I believe. So it's still very fresh. With IPAs, you do want to drink them very soon after they're bottled. They don't age well like other styles of beer, the styles that I tend to prefer. I don't know if I could drink a full glass of this because
I can.
yes. Well, let me add why. Because I'm simply not a huge IPA fan.
It's definitely one to have again if you're lucky enough to find a bottle of it. It's not any one of those crazy extreme beers where they put in various fruits and all sorts of nonsense. It's a very solid example, almost a perfect example of a double IPA, and it doesn't mess around. It knows what it is, and it
does it well.
Does it very well. Yes.
All right, so it took me a while to get into the aroma here, but it does have that citrusy grapefruit kind of.
Yeah, but then you get a little bit of the malts, a little bit of pine in there. Yeah, there's definitely going to be hops up front.
Right. It's very pleasant. It's not because of my tendency to shy away from the IPAs. I always get an assumption that I'm going to be going for the smell and it's just going to be like, oh god, it's so much pininess and I can't take it. But this one, it's straight citrus. There's a sweetness in there. It's not that dark sweetness that you get from the maltier beers, but it is very inviting, and it definitely balances out the hoppiness that's definitely there. There's something about the maltiness that gives it almost a light biscuit taste.
I don't get it so much as the beer warms up. Taste of any beer is going to change as it warms up. However, with this one, I do get more in the scent, not so much in the taste, but I do get a lot more. Kind of, they're subtle, but they're kind of a biscuity, caramely, bready type of malt, and especially on the back end, taste wise, you get a lot more of the. I'm getting a lot more like the pine, the citrus, the real strong characteristics of an IPA.
But it doesn't knock you over. I guess is the big sort of thing we're coming to here. Is that this isn't gonna. It's not one of those IPAs you drink that you just drink it and your face. You do the bitter beer face. Remember those ads?
Oh,
back in the day, the bitter beer face. It's sharp. It's bright. It's citrusy. It's piney. But there's that soft, Jeff says almost biscuity malt behind it. There's the sweetness in the nose going into it. Makes it just.
It's almost like a mild type of cheese. In that, like you smell it. You can smell that there's kind of a little bit of sharpness to it, but you're not really getting a whole lot of that in the taste.
Right. So overall, just even as a non-IPA drinker like myself, this is a fantastic beer. I would most certainly drink this if it were around. I don't know if I could drink a lot of it, just because after a while the sort of piney notes in the IPA begin to wear on me. But damn, this is a well-made, well-balanced.
Pine Sol's not for everyone.
So if you get a chance to find a bottle of Pliny the Elder wherever you may be, especially if you're on the West Coast, it's more available out there. Try to get a hold of it. If you can find it in a bar, even better, on tap. Yep. Make sure it's fresh. That's really important with IPAs. Yeah, so I'd like to thank again my friend Brad for sending this bottle out to me. And cheers to you, sir, and we appreciate this opportunity.
Yes.
And for myself and for Jeff and the entire Thoughtful Libations crew, we say to you, cheers.
Cheers.